And on this 10-year anniversary, many other communities are remembering how their town was hit.
Jack Thurston, who covered Irene extensively back in 2011, checks in with some of the hardest hit areas.
It was shocking to all of us.
Susan Hammond's voice, her cry really, was heard around the world 10 years ago this weekend.
You think about it every time you hear of another tragic flood.
She captured video in the tiny hamlet of Bartonsville that would go viral, showing a historic covered bridge falling to floodwaters brought on by Tropical Storm Irene. If that moment was symbolic of Vermont's pain, August 28, 2011, a decade later, Hammond sees the replacement Bartonsville Bridge as a tribute to her state's determination.
We're all one community. We're gonna build back our community.
On this anniversary of Irene, many Vermonters are now looking back on the storm that lashed their mountainous state with up to 11 inches of rain. In quiet Jamaica, the Ball Mountain Brook became a monster, washing away this house.
Everybody jokes about the old Vermont expression that you can't get there from here. That was absolutely the case in a lot of places.
Because so many roads were simply gone. This spot on Route 131 was nicknamed the Cavendish Canyon. Route 4 in Mendon was impassable. 107 in Stockbridge, too. Revisiting each of those places in 2021, you'd find transportation infrastructure rebuilt with future storms in mind, better armored, with wider culverts that can carry fierce flows of water.
Vermont took a hard knock from Tropical Storm Irene, but Vermont did not stay down. She rose up, and she rose up stronger.
About a dozen communities, including some around the famous ski town Killington, were cut off from the outside world entirely. The National Guard had to fly in food and other supplies in those early days.
Anytime you're bouncing back from a natural disaster, it takes a team.
She's with the resort, which was also hard hit, saying the same tight bonds that helped that region survive Irene have been shining through again during the COVID-19 pandemic. And in Wilmington, which was underwater at the height of the storm.
This was a place that people wanted to support and wanted to save.
Bookshop owner Lisa Sullivan says another lasting legacy of Irene is a nonprofit committee that formed during the rebuilding to ensure the continued vitality of the downtown, now anchored by the landmark restaurant Dots, which was almost lost to flooding. Patty Reagan, though, would not give up on Wilmington.
It's bigger and better than ever. It's been so busy this summer.
Back at the Bartonsville Bridge,
It's a really nice looking bridge.
Susan Hammond's thinking about something else that came out of Irene, the slogan, "I am Vermont strong."
What does Vermont strong mean to you?
No matter what you're faced with, you just find the way forward.
True here 10 years ago and still true today. In Jamaica, Jack Thurston, NBC5 News.
And this weekend on NBC5 In Depth, we look back on the devastating storm with the person put in charge of the immediate recovery. Neil Lunderville will join us to talk about the lessons learned and what we need to be doing here in the future, what needs to be done. That is Sunday, 10 a.m., right here on NBC5.